I'm sucking the gut. Sucking the gut.
Yeah, I gotta get my girdle tightened.
Yeah, handsome pose. Welcome to another episode of
KNERDOUT!
What did you say?
You heard that?
No, you said turtle?
Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say it right.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. We are here finally with the Titans Return. That's true.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't come out right. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it is hard to say.
Titans Return.
Titans Returns.
Name.
Titan Returns. Which one is
Titans.
it? It's Titans Return. Yeah, it does not.
I want to say Titan Return.
Yes, me too.
I
Me
would
too.
fuck it up.
So it is Titans.
Pardon my French.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I like your French. Titans Return. Titan Return. Fuck it. TR fucking Galvatron. Now, real quick to recap the story, I saw this at Warp 9, and I said, I can't even get this thing. I called you, you got it, and here it is. I still have not found one, and I held off, and I just spent the last half an hour playing with it. Galvatron. Go for it.
I like him. I mean, should I just state the obvious?
Yeah, go. Just
all right.
Get the fucking.
I'm gonna let you say it because you know what you say it.
All right.
Say what you hate.
His head
say what you hate.
sucks.
Yeah, his head sucks.
His head sucks. I don't know how else to say it. It sucks. You had this. I wanted you to go in it, but overall,
I'll go into it.
Yeah. I mean, tell me about that.
I love the toy.
Okay.
Like I'll give you that. The head blows. This is a hooker with bad teeth or something. It's like I should let me rephrase it. A beautiful hooker with bad teeth.
A beautiful hooker with bad teeth.
Or like bad acne.
A good body.
Just
Butterface.
Butterface. Bagger. A double bagger.
Yeah.
A bag on your head in case yours falls off. But it does a lot of things right.
But that body is still smoking hot.
The body is smoking hot.
I'm gonna agree with you. The figure itself is pretty solid looking robot. But in order to...
From one angle. It's a one-trick pony.
Even from the front, it's rough. Pretty rough.
Yeah.
What they did is they put in this action feature where, you open the
Looks
chest.
Better like that.
Yeah, the Headmaster's on, and the Headmaster itself is fine. It's a little boring. And then, in order to get the crest on it, you open it up, and the crest flips on. Two problems. The crest does not fit tight. And that action feature is ridiculous and stupid.
It is very stupid. But the whole thing is, here's why I sort of will take it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the designers probably didn't want to do it. But I know some stupid executives like, oh no, we got to give it an action feature. And I know that's why it does it. And I feel like they did it. Like, okay. They almost did...
You think some executive was in there like, oh, you know what would be a great idea?
Yes,
if we did an action feature where the crest flipped up.
Because,
you know what? You might be right.
Because the rest of it is so strong, no one in their right mind would give that kind of body, would do this kind of work to make it that cool, and put that stupid head on. I have to believe that some designer is pissed that he was forced into that. I have to believe it.
Can I ask you a question, and maybe you can be honest with me? The action feature of Titans Returns are they're headmasters.
Yeah.
So you got that feature as is. What was the point of adding an additional action feature to that? I don't understand.
To justify the price point, I would guess. Just because this
so
line,
instead of it
boardroom,
being,
this line will have 3 action features, one of which will be a head-loaded spring feature, and I think that's just, it has to have a head-loaded spring feature.
It doesn't even fit with any of the other
I agree
figures.
with you.
I don't understand. There, like you said, like you can sort of from the front if you tighten it really good, you get sort of a good angle.
But it sucks.
But the minute you rotate the thing, it just like you're just like, what the fuck? And it is like it is.
It's inexcusably bad to the point that it's like I have to believe that they knew it and like some creative dude is pissed off. It's pissed off. He's like, they wrecked my masterpiece. And they did.
Yeah, it did. It did. I mean, okay, let's go back a little bit.
We'll replace my head.
Yeah. Well, will you do it? Will you do? A
third party company.
If you're a third party company and you want to make a few bucks, make a rebuild.
Don't make it a headmaster. Just a head.
You can make a headmaster and be fine. But you're right. You don't even have to.
There's one ahead.
If you're a third party company and you want an idea to sell a couple bucks, make a new head. But you know what I'm thinking about is, okay, through the history, Galvatron, in my opinion, pretty cool design robot, never got a good toy. Not third party included.
No.
I don't know about third party. But the original kind of sucked. That Classics or Generations one,
Sucked worse.
terrible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, and then they did like a couple maybe repaints throughout the last 10 years, just not Galvatron. And here we have a decent looking Galvatron that's ruined by the head. And my rule is, if the head is bad, it ruins the whole
This
thing.
fails you completely, right?
Completely.
See,
Because of the head. I saw it in the store,
And
desperate for a new toy,
You
and I
passed.
passed. Balls!
Yep.
Transformation wise,
I think it's fun. It's easy. It's fun. Yeah,
I mean,
it's
the
fun.
thing,
It's just you're
putting it into a cannon.
Yeah,
which is I think it looks good, but it's like
Should I do it on film?
Nah, it'd take too long, but we'll cut in pictures. But like the cannon itself, like it is what it is. You know, it's a Galvatron.
But that's what I love about it. It's a Galvatron cannon. We don't it's a stupid thing to the point that they're scared to make a Galvatron cannon.
Right.
Kids won't want that, but we wanted it.
Right.
I mean, I guess I'm a 40-year-old
and
kid.
they did put the spaceship jet mode.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, and they did it to appease. I think that's done. It's got to turn into a vehicle, guys. Some executives like, dude, it's got to have a vehicle that the dude fits in.
Beside the head crest flip, you want a vehicle.
Yeah, I think this was all executive decision making here. A lot of it.
I think the vehicle mode is also so they can reutilize this for another retool, and I'm sure that
Probably,
makes
yeah.
it easier.
What do you think they'll retool?
I have no idea. I mean, they could come up with something. The colors, personally, I think the purple's a little too purple, but I mean that's not like.
But don't you wish that Shockwave was that purple?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
good point. Good point.
Yeah.
I love this orange. This orange is a really, really dynamic, bright orange, and I kind of like it. It gives it some personality. Like it definitely stands out. Gray, a little cheap swirly.
Yeah, a little swirly. I was easy on it first, and I looked at it. It's a little shit.
Yeah,
shitty. But it's a $27 toy.
Yeah.
I mean, which is pretty good because it's big. I mean, I don't know if I'm overly forgiving of this toy that I can't give an accurate description of it, but I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I kept it with me for a week. I did. I slept with it.
Yeah, right by the bedside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, I'm beating a dead horse, but like, it really is all about this head.
Yeah.
If they would have just made a new headmaster, Titan Master, and the crest was part of the head, and made a nice dynamic sculpt that fit around it, and skipped to this play feature, I would easily say this is the best Hasbro-produced Galvatron.
But the worst thing is, it still is the best Hasbro-produced Galvatron. What's better?
I think I would take the original over it, and the original is pretty dated. It is, but you're right. You know what? That's not reasonable. That is.
I wonder if we just took one of the smaller guys and put his head on it.
Let's try.
Yeah, I can't believe I haven't tried that. Sorry, gals. Gotta do it, buddy.
Whose head? You know what? I think Skull Smashers might be the best.
Well, you don't need Decepticon.
Yeah. Grab a couple.
I'll give you the.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. The problem is I don't know if it's gonna make any difference because we don't have a purple crested head. Oops! I think I just broke something. I mean, it would just need to be
pull
bigger.
that puppy up. See if it works any better.
Yeah. Oh, actually, well, no, it still has.
Yeah, that actually.
It looks better.
Looks a little better.
Yeah, it does look a little better, but it's still. It still comes out like.
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But it's still like. Oh wow.
You like it, huh? You're thinking.
I think that's how mine's gonna get displayed.
Wow. What if you painted it silver and then it cuts? I mean, would that add a lot to it?
Yeah, I think it would. I think neurotic.
Yeah. I think honestly, I think there's pretty much no doubt a third-party company will.
It has to happen. It's got. There's no way around it.
Look, if I was a third party, this one won't even fit because it's too wide. If I decided I wanted to start a third-party company, and you're going to start with something small and something simple,
that would be a perfect.
This would be the perfect place to start.
And the kid that made that cannon mount, I want too.
You really want that, huh? It's like $4.
Yeah, it mounts his cannon on the side of his arm.
That's
awesome.
Why?
So you compose it.
No, I get that. But I guess my point was, why those little things that Hasbro
that they leave out?
Yeah.
It almost I wonder if the guys that design their toys play with toys.
I think so. I mean, they're designing. They have to understand that there's
Because I don't see much of it. Like, I don't see, like, the compromise in making the hole here instead of the side. I mean, there's no reason, I mean, why you couldn't, like...
Maybe there's an exec at Hasbro was like, I want the hole in front, not on the side.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Like, that's just a flat out
Yeah,
error.
that's like, I'm going to be a straight up dick.
Maybe there are dicks. I mean, who knows? Like this, I really do believe it was some, like, stupid thing. It was a... No, it has to fit into the toilet. It has to be, like... Get in there.
Yeah, it's just weird because there's no other Titan Master so far, Headmaster, that has that feature, and it seems like not only could you have eliminated that feature and saved money on the spring loaded action, but would you even need to have this chest open up after that? Like, because that's the only purpose of it opening, right?
That's for the redesign. Whatever they're gonna retool,
Whatever.
it's gonna use the shit.
I bet you that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, because of the head, I'm gonna give this an epic fail.
Okay.
But it's really sad for me to say that because otherwise,
I give it an epic pass.
you do.
I
Even the head,
this thing. I love it. Yeah, I mean,
So you're like, I love this girl. I'm gonna marry her.
Even
I
with the
know
bad
that
teeth.
I have to look at her face every day, but that body's smoking. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna bag her head. That's terrible to say, but you know what I'm saying? Or man,
yeah, but
girl
it's
or man,
like,
whatever it is.
It's like you love her, and she's like, but what if she's like
You
in
love her or
between
him?
plastic surgeries,
Mhm.
you know, and she's gonna be beautiful soon.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So you're saying
I
we're
accept
gonna
this
do a
with
little
its
work.
faults.
Yeah.
I accept it with its faults.
Okay, that's fair.
We need counseling. This thing and I, we're gonna go in. We're gonna work things out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a third party.
Yeah.
We're gonna get help, and,
See,
and she's gonna come out with a better head. And
I
then I'm
think-
gonna be okay with
I
it.
think I'm far more shallow than you, and I need the looks in the face department as well as the body. But otherwise, I do think
I leave
think,
it displayed in Canon.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, I think you're
Yeah.
probably the only person who
I
displays
know.
in a Canon.
I am.
Because I mean that alt mode, it's I guess it's well executed,
Yeah,
but
for-
what a ridiculous alt mode
That's
that
what I
is.
love about it,
Yeah.
though, man. Because he poses, the Canon poses so good with other figures. Just aim it. You know?
Final question: is Takara gonna release theirs with a different head?
Hope to hell, yes.
Would you buy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, yeah.
So, assuming Takara comes out with one, it costs about $50 to import, let's say, you would buy another one.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
they could do like seriously, they could just make it that you pull the headmaster off,
Uh-huh.
open this, and a whole freaking head flips out. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but that would take away from the
Actually,
Titans return.
You know what?
What's
It would
that?
be pretty easy to do.
Do it. I want to see a mod. Hey, if any of you guys out there have done any mods, take pictures,
Links.
send pictures,
Yeah.
send links. I would love to see the mods that people are doing for this because I truly do agree with Brian that this is actually a pretty decent robot minus the head. If you did mods, I'd love to see
Yeah,
that.
any ideas of how to make this thing better? Let us know, because
Yeah.
I'm like on the fence about doing it, and I want a project, you know. But,
Yeah, you should do it, but I do understand, like, you know, leave it to the pros.
Well, and I just don't want to moderately improve it. I want to make it look good.
Right.
Like, I mean, I want this thing to look good, but I don't want to deface a toy to like
Yeah.
make it look a little better.
I mean,
you
we
know?
are somewhat toy purists. I know
Yeah.
it's really hard for us to manipulate a toy to look the way we want, but
Maybe if I just get a second one, I won't feel as bad.
spend
You know?
another $30.
But I really like this toy
Maybe
a lot.
that's the
Safety
executive's
toy.
plan. Is like he's like, we'll make it sort of shitty,
So they have to buy
people
two.
will buy two.
One to modify, yeah.
Well, that's the story. Do you buy it? If you can get over that head, buy it. If you can't, like me, you're gonna skip it. If they come out with a mod and it's pretty, or a new head and it's pretty reasonable,
You still won't
maybe.
get it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You're
now,
not gonna
'cause
do that. You're too much of a purist.
No, you know what it is. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
not real
I am.
for you.
You're
No,
right.
no, no,
I am
no,
too
no.
much of a purist.
Yeah.
But I've also played with yours already.
You'll
It's
wait till
like
Wei Jing comes out with like
a giant one.
giant one
Yeah,
that's perfect.
maybe.
Then I'll have to get it too.
So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please
Like,
comment,
comment.
and send mods if you got. Check us out on Instagram. And until next time,
Nerd out! Don't make fun of the Galva helmet.
Oh.